We are here with should. Totally didn't, oh. I guess game slot 3, yeah. There we go. I guess it'll probably make me watch the opening cutscene again. I don't really care if it does or not, but we need to shoot. This game is like 70 gigs, so... And it's been a hot minute. Okay, no. Damn it. Can I just restart the mission? This is what happens when you forget to hit record when you start a new game.
Rage, brutal, without mercy. But you will be worse. Rip and tear until it is done.
Okay. There's no subtitles. Oops. I think I have to fiddle with the settings. Why there isn't an options menu on the main menu is baffling to me. But the game is probably a little quiet. I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It seems kind of loud in my ears. But maybe I'm wrong? Either way, Alright, now that we have that. I want it on borderless. Why I can't do this? Yeah, motion blur off. Audio. Yes, keep the settings. Audio seems okay. Okay. Cool. Game settings. There we go. Auto switch empty. Doom classic weapon pose. Yes. Crosshair. I want simple. Glory kill highlight. No. Compass. Boss level. Interaction prompt. Tutorials. Oh, there we go. We don't need any of that. It's time to shoot it. I'll be honest, I was just kind of expecting the door to open. If you don't play with the weapons centered, you're a nerd. It's just sorry, I don't make the rules. It's just the facts. But isn't it more nerdy to want the classic weapon pose? Shut up. All right, don't make me get my Monster Zero Ultra. God, I remember. Actually, this is perfect. This is the perfect game to play because I said I wanted to play Breath of the Wild when I was finishing. Today on Steamboat Willie, aka Old Mickey Mouse, is in the public domain. That's cool. I'm gonna continue my story now. So it's really cool that I'm playing this game because during Wind Waker I mentioned how I wanted to play Breath of the Wild now.
Welcome.
And
I'm Dr. Samuel.
I remember when I was waiting for Breath of the Wild to come out, I had my Switch pre-ordered. I had the game pre-ordered, and it just was taking forever to ship. And oh, I guess I'm in the way of the ammo, huh? Oh well. I was waiting, and it was late. I remember I even took the day off work, and I just never got my Switch. And for like, I think it took a few extra days. It's like, I think right when I got back to work, the Switch showed up. So the whole day while I was waiting for, I guess not even like the whole day. It was like a couple days. The whole time I was waiting for my Switch to show up, I was just playing this game. Absolutely just going ham on Doom 2016. And then what was it trying to get me to use? I don't know. There's no way I missed the shotgun. It's very important. And then I got the Switch version of this game, and it was it was scuffed. But yeah, I've literally only ever played this game on like ultra violence. Like my first playthrough, I was like, yeah, ultra violence only. Because, are you even a gamer if you don't do that? I did the same thing with Doom Eternal, but I guess it was probably a glory kill though. Yeah, I don't like the glory kill highlights though. In Doom Eternal, I did have to turn them on for the second DLC because that shit really was difficult for me. But yeah, Doom Eternal was like way harder. I remember even trying to beat that on like Nightmare, and it was. Ooh, it drove me nuts.
Demonic presence eliminated. Lockdown disengaged.
Please open the door. You know, for a game that was like, yeah, this is the return of like old school shooters, right? It did have a lot of stuff where you have to wait for the game. That's one thing I really liked about Doom Eternal, and people like really got mad, like I think with Eternal for reasons that I liked it. I saw people complain all the time about like, oh, it's too video gamey. It's like ruining my immersion with all the colorful pickups like popping out enemies and stuff. And I'm like, that's why I like the game. I like how unapologetically video game Doom Eternal is, because it is a video game. It should want to be a video game, right?
Events of the last 24 hours, but you must understand our interest in their world was purely for the betterment of mankind.
I hate
Everything has clearly
like people trying to make cinematic games, right? We want our games to be like movies. No, I want my game to be game. And that means the game has to have like gameplay like front and center, all right? Like that's absolutely like the #1 part of the game. If the game isn't fun, I'm not going to be invested enough to want to continue the story unless it's like the best story ever. But even then, if it's like the best story ever written and it's in a boring video game, it's really hard to motivate me to want to like experience the story. I would rather see it as like a film. This is why it's so hard for me to replay Metal Gear Solid 4, right? I really like the story in that game. I like Metal Gear Solid 4 narratively. The narrative gets in the way of the game, and it's not a good one. A lot of games will have that issue. Like when they just constantly interrupt you with cutscenes. It's something I actually noticed. It really bothers me about Half-Life 2 when I replay it too. And this game has the same problem with Half-Life 2. Whereas, or as Half-Life 2. Whereas the story segments like interrupt the flow of the game. And, you're just kind of like left waiting for the exposition to end so that you can go back to the action. I mean, I guess on the Half-Life 2 side of things, it's not like the gunplay was super great in Half-Life 2. I'll die on that hill. If only Duke or Caleb could get some redemption game like this. I mean, I would like Duke. I don't know. I could live without, but like, yeah, absolutely. Caleb, I would love to see a blood like come back. I mean, Shadow Warrior like kind of got it. I'm not like a huge fan of the new Shadow Warrior games. I kind of like how at least like each one is kind of its own thing. It's kind of neat. But like shit, if Postal could get a game like this, like it's kind of amazing that like nobody has brought, like, even I guess even considered bringing Blood back. Who owns Blood now? Please give them to id Software. I don't know about giving them to id Software, because, you know, they fuck over their contractors. You know, the guy who made the music for this game and for the sequel, you know, that guy, Mick Gordon, you know, how they decided to absolutely fuck him over. Don't let them let you forget, or don't forget that they did that, right? The guys at id, I mean, granted, the actual game developers, right? They're doing a bang up job making fun video games. But, like, yeah, the guys in charge of it are complete, like, fuck nuggets, right? Oh, I need the blue key card. That's right. God, I don't know. Like, I know Night Dive did the remaster. If Night Dive could do to Blood what they did with System Shock, right? Oh my god. Oh, please. I can only get so excited. That would be so fun. Just make a really good, like, faithful remake with, like, new, like, visuals and all that stuff, and update the game engine. I know a lot of people were, like, upset about like Blood Fresh Supply, right? About it not being like 100%, but I mean, it was still good. I know Rise of the Triad got some big re-release on Steam recently. That looks like a lot of fun. It did. I've never been too into Rise of the Triad. Like, it has decent music as far as, like, MIDI music goes, right? But I don't know. Like, I've tried playing Rise of the Triad, both the original and, like, the remake, and I don't know. It's not about it. It's just not... It's not for me. I remember there's, like, a button here to unlock, like, a secret level. And I don't remember where it is. Yeah. Some of the secrets here, you're definitely gonna... you're not gonna see them all because I'm gonna miss them. There was like some kind of obscure button on like one of these machines, if I remember correctly. God, this game feels so raw without the double jump. I'm like trying to double jump, like why do I only jump once? Oh. Okay, got it. Yeah, this is where the door opens up. I don't remember where the actual switch is though. I don't know if it was this game or Eternal or maybe both of them, but I've seen some pretty cool movement techs that use the weapon wheel because of the way it slows down like the game. It lets you do some cool stuff and like save your momentum in ways that you shouldn't be able to. Why are all these imps here? Blood for sure was the best of the build engine games. Yeah, absolutely. Blood is hands down my favorite build engine game. Like Duke is good. Alright, don't get me wrong. Oh. Shadow Warrior, like I just like I accidentally slapped my water bottle and then it landed on my leg and now I've got water. Not too much water, but an amount of water on my pant legs. It's very strange. It's not like I'm not like soaked, so I'm not like in a rush to change out of my pants, but it is like I'm like, oh, okay, wow. But yeah, I don't know. Like Shadow Warrior, it's okay. I don't know. I know everyone like says it's one of like the big three, right? But I'm not like, I don't know. I'm not super into Shadow Warrior. I can respect it, right? I'm not gonna say it's a bad game. It's just, again, it's not really like my preferred game when it comes to build engine games. So I have to like retrain myself to like recognize these animation cues for the glory kills. I used to be really cracked at this game. Believe it or not, right? Tato good at a video game? Hard to believe, I know, but it's true. It's true. Way back when I was a spry little spud in the year 2016, I was cracked at video games, and then I got old. How long? Well, I mean, listen, dumb question, right? How long ago was 2016, right? But it feels like forever ago, doesn't it? Like, God, what the fuck? 2016 was like a magical year. Not exactly like good magical, but like, you know, there was definitely some supernatural forces at work. It's a very paranormal year is what I'm trying to... As my favorite Doom engine game, though, I love the shit out of Heretic. I'll be very boring and say my favorite Doom engine game is Doom 2. Just can't beat that classic Doomin'. I always forget that this game has grenades. The grenade launcher in Doom Eternal just feels like good, and then in this game you like throw the grenade. Why am I keep losing track of the enemies? I know this is like the first level, right? But I'm already thinking about like parallels between this game and like Doom Eternal. And I'm like, wow, Eternal had much better level design, didn't it? I know I'm gonna have to eventually play Eternal now. And I mean, that's fine. I was planning on doing that anyway. But it's probably gonna be a lot of comparing this game to that as I play this, because it's just like, you know, it's the more recent game. But maybe it's just this level. Maybe this level isn't as good. I don't know. But this is I'll say this is my first time playing the game since Eternal came out. So I'm actually kind of interested to see how well it holds up now. Because I remember this game was a weird one for me. Because when it came out, I was like, oh my god. Like, well, when the first trailer came out, I was thinking, oh my god, they're killing Doom, right? It looks so slow. I think it was like the E3 footage. I was like, it looks so slow, like, oh god, like, it doesn't look good, right? And then, I think I was like very, like, anti-Doom 2016. And then, it came out, and I, like, was like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna see how it goes, because people keep saying it's good, and I don't believe them because the game did not look good at E3. And I went on a Twitch stream and I watched someone play it. So I picked like some no-name, you know, Andy Average Joe Twitch streamer to watch. I couldn't even tell you who they were nowadays. And I watched them play it for like about 20 minutes, and I was like, oh, okay, this game looks good. I was like, I don't know what the hell is going on at E3, but like, this game looks awesome. And so I bought it and like played it, like started playing it that night.
Welcome to the UAC. Now
It's very, very good. Shout out to Hexen 2 as well. It's a really good Quake 2 game. Which one was that? I think Hexen... If I'm thinking... I know, like, Hexen was a continuation of Heretic. and Hexen 2, a continuation of Hexen, right? But was that the one where they made it like third person or something like that? That was a weird one.
Hello, I am Vega, the sentient intelligence assigned to Mars.
Oh, Vega.
After running diagnostics,
Why do you
on a
feel so
brighter suit,
loud?
It appears that I can activate optional challenges that, when completed, will assist in upgrading your
It's
arsenal
got some
at an
RPG
accelerated
light
pace.
elements with
I have
leveling
added
up.
a tracking
That's Heretic
component
2
to
thing
your
over the
dossier.
third person. Oh, okay, yeah. Heretic 2, that was the, Or is Heretic the continuation of Hexen? I know they're related, but I don't remember which came first. They're like this. They're like the same entity to me.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
I was just gonna. It's gonna have like a voice line that repeats all the time. Hexa is meant to be related to Heretic, but for copyright reasons, they're different universes. Oh, okay. I always consider them to be like the same. God, I love the glory kills in this game.
Main power offline. All entrances non-operational.
Eternal also had some very good glory kills. That's why. That's why the button didn't work. I had to reset the power.
Online.
I believe in honesty, especially now, in what will be your final moments in this world. The human sacrifice.
I don't know if she realizes who she's talking to. What other challenges are there? Find 3 secrets. Okay. I forgot what you use these little points for. I don't remember. Oh, I think it's for this. Yeah. There we go. Bigger boom.
The demons.
That's already like you had me at bigger, right? Like of course I want my explosion to be larger. Who wouldn't?
Become the new world that they created for us.
Oh god. I'm starting to feel like IGN. What's the matter, little guy? Bad at video games? To be fair though, I'm playing on a difficulty I think
Especially now.
IGN could never dream of playing on. Oh, yeah, okay.
Demonic presence.
I keep pressing F to like open doors that I guess are gonna open by themselves. See how much better that works? It's just so much better with a larger blast radius. You know, maybe the simple crosshair, isn't it, Chief? I think that's, let's see, right game. Let's go with crosshair style default. Yeah, maybe we'll stay with this. It just feels weird, but I think I used to use simple a lot when I played this game, but I think after Doom Eternal I got used to having like the more or I guess the less simplistic. Crosshair? Alright, I was like, what's the word that I'm trying to think of?
To take on new challenges, to become more than you ever dreamed you could be. Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements for this.
Chainsaw just is like an insta-gib, but it, oh, I guess if you explode the exploding guys, they don't do the thing where they get propelled forward. I mean, it makes sense, but I see people complaining that Doom Eternal like went with more classic looking demon designs for like a lot of the demons, which I always thought was kind of weird that people would be mad. Like, I liked how the zombie men looked like the zombie men from the classic games. One thing I will absolutely not stand for, or it really, it bothers me way more than it should, is with Doom Eternal, they took the classic cyber demon design and then they called it the Tyrant. And like, I will not stand for this revisionism. Like, no, that's the cyber demon. It will never be anything but the cyber demon to me. You won't catch me dead calling it the Tyrant, right? No, it's the cyber demon. Oh, god damn it. It's a very stupid, petty thing to be like upset about, but you know, I like Doom. I don't want my Doom to change. But I did kind of like how this game sort of meshed like the classic vibe of Doom with like the sort of the aesthetic of Doom 3. Where's this guy going? Entry locked. Because Doom 3 had like a cool look. It was just, again, the game was so radically different that people didn't like it. But, you know, when I replayed Doom 3 last year, I quite liked it. There's a nice little upgrade point there.
The UAC, the world is counting on us. How committed are you?
Oh, little secret. That's not that secret. The one thing that stinks about this compared to the classic games, there's no real ability to like check the map while you're walking, right? Like you have to stop to check the map. And that's just kind of sad, man.
Here at the UAC, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best.
Or I'm not lost, I'm exploring, alright? Really big difference between the two. Okay? Because if I'm lost, I'm saying, where the fuck do I go? Alright, if I'm exploring, I make noises like, oh, oh. Can I get over there? There's gotta be a way. There's like a... How do I guess, yeah, I could go down that way, right?
UAC.
Or is that
The world is counting
the
on us.
locked area? How do I open that though? That's what's confusing me. Guess I probably has something to do. Oh, okay, yeah. I just dropped down here. Duh. Of course, I knew that. I'm telling you, it's streamer brain rot. You stream video games, it's over. Your brain deteriorates. You get Swiss cheese brain.
Drinks required.
Actually, the amount of holes that you get in your brain would put Swiss cheese to shame.
Beyond presence at unsafe level. Lockdown.
It's a proven fact, right? Being a streamer rots your brain, and then you no longer think good, right? I remember one time I said like gooder as like a joke, right? Because obviously like it's clearly wrong. Like nobody's like actually says gooder, and like I don't remember who I said it to, but they like tried to correct me like you mean, you know, better. And I'm like, I know what I said. I'm like, I said gooder, right? Like because that was the joke. Like, get it? Because like it's so clearly wrong. And of course, at that point it wasn't funny, but you know. I mean, was it ever funny? I mean, it was an uphill battle. So I like how Glory Kills did like other things in Eternal, and then like, you got all these different tools to like generate resources in Eternal. This game, it feels much more like bare bones. Wow, the sequel has more elements. Oh, jeez, who would have thought? The sequel improved the gameplay. Fuck.
Lockdowns disengaged.
How dare they? Now how am I supposed to enjoy the original? I guess, would this be... Is it right to call this the original when comparing... I mean, I know it's just comparing this and Eternal, right? But... like, this is not the original. What do you call the elevator? How do I... Where's the guy? Huh. Interesting. Maybe it's just like this way. But I can't use the hatch. A yellow door. Huh. What does the hatch say? Entry locked, security station. Okay. I gotta get to the security station. That's fair. Man, I'm starting to get kind of tired though. So, I don't know. I'll probably play this level. You know, finish it, and I'll probably start getting ready to wind down. How do you oh no, wait a minute. How do you change which one's equipped? Oh, swap. Okay, it's R. Okay. I was like, it's still a thing in this game. I couldn't remember if that was added in Eternal or not. Good to know that it was also in this game. Oh my god, jump scare. They tried to make the game scary. That's insane. I don't know if they were actually trying to make it scary or they thought it would just be like a, I don't know, a good visual gag. Oh. Going down? This game really opens up once you get the super shotgun, I'm gonna be real. The super shotgun is whimsical and magical, and it just continues that classic Doom tradition of having really good shotguns.
Access granted.
The normal shotgun doesn't really do that in this game because it's like the basic weapon. Same thing with like Eternal. And then we all know that good shotguns, you know, skipped Doom 3. For some reason they thought that having fun weapons in Doom 3 was not the way to go. That, you know, the future. Did not want cool weapons. That's also why the shooting sucked in Half-Life 2, believe it or not. Might as well make enemies. Insulting Half-Life 2 like this. Oh man. Firework going crazy tonight. Actually, it's really not that crazy, but it's going crazy tonight. Hey, secret found. Early plasma gun. See, this fucks. And then John got at his plasma rifle. And he said, "No, I must kill the demons." Colonel Josen said, "No, John. You are the demons." And then John was a zombie.
Access granted.
Welcome to the UAC's Mars installation, located in the vast Hellas Plain impact.
Oh my god, look, I'm just tripping over weapons in this level.
Boundaries of the imagination each and every day. As a valued employee, your loyalty is more than just a commitment to the UAC. It's a commitment to the future of mankind.
No, it's just health station.
Your service.
You know, for a second I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to get oxygen. And then I remembered I'm playing Doom 2016 and not 3. I'm playing Doom 4. Remember the original concept for Doom 4? Oh god. Yeah, it's gonna be a post-apocalyptic shooter where you play as a human survivor. Oh my god. And part of the resistance against the demons and snore. Rip his spine out. I remember when I heard like they're like, oh yeah, Doom guy is gonna be in Fortnite. I was like, bro, this ain't no way. And then they were like, yeah, the same leak said Peter Griffin's gonna be in Fortnite. I was like, well, like no, like you're fucking around, right? There's no way. Why would they add Doom guy and Peter Griffin, right? And then you know, Doom Guy came out, so everyone's like, oh my god, this means Peter Griffin's confirmed, and I was like, bro, no, like, fuck off. Peter Griffin is not gonna be in Fortnite, right? And then, looking at, here we are, right? Both Doom Guy and Peter Griffin are in Fortnite. The same source that had that leak, what'd they just say? The movie Avatar and Devil May Cry might be having crossovers with Fortnite now. It's like, Jesus Christ. We got Wacky Wahoo Pizza Man in Fortnite? Yippee! Oh god. All the Virgil stands just like being cringe with like Yamato emotes. I can see it happening already. Too bad you can't call people scum. Oh. There was a berserk power. I honestly, when I first saw it, I thought it was a lost soul. Where we're going, we don't need berserk. Oh man. Sorry, I don't mean to yawn at you. I promise this game isn't boring. It's just that, way past my usual bedtime. I need some water. Ooh. I can feel the water like it's nice and cold. I can feel it like traveling down to my stomach. I think that means I'm hungry. I think. I don't recall.
I'm blocking your access to the facility
I heard
scanner.
an evil
Come to
noise.
the Vega terminal, and I'll give you what you need.
What I need is more ammo. I'm sorry. I need more bullets! I need more bullets! Need bigger weapons! It's enemy all over the place. I like how a lot of the music in this game like takes like motifs and stuff from the original games too. This definitely went against my my initial thoughts about it when I first saw it, and I was like, oh, they're killing Doom, and then it really did seem like a celebration of Doom, right? Sure, it was a little bit more modern, right? Had some design philosophy changes, but still, to me, it was like, what? If you said we're gonna make a modern Doom game, I think it was pretty close to what I had wanted to see from a modern Doom game. So, job well done on its part for that, at least. Very talented people working at that studio. It's a shame that has to be under such awful people, right? I like how the heavy assault rifle just kind of becomes like sort of like one of your light weapons in Eternal. Kind of like the regular shotgun, like not having the pistol. Just I don't know. I feel like it threw the whole like weapon like hierarchy out of whack. You know, I forgot to do the Wind Waker dungeon tier list. I just remember that. Remind me to do that, like, tomorrow. Fuck. Well, that's one death of probably many. because I'm not gonna have time to do it today. So we'll start the stream off with it tomorrow. I think that'll. So if an enemy has a head, it is a weak spot. Remember, always go for the head. You know, only if you're good though. If you're bad, then just don't even try to aim. Okay. See, I don't know, the grenade just feels so wrong. Like, excuse me, this is Doom? Why am I chucking frag grenades like it's Halo? I don't say that as a bad thing. I like Halo, it's just, you know, it feels a little weird in this game because even the animation reminds me of Halo. I think I need 5 for the next upgrade, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's 3. Maybe it's like 1, 3, 5. I guess I can find out. Right. Okay, it's 1, 3, 5. So I have 1. We can go with increases the speed of certain actions, switch weapons faster, grab ledges faster, hot swap, power surge, decrease the recharge duration of equipment. I'll go with faster weapon swap. That seems like a good one. Make that shit instant. Who wants to wait around for their weapons to swap? Not me. I guess this spot's just here for flavor. I don't know, I gotta sit through the cutscene. It's a gift, he says.
It will give you strength, help you on your journey, if you can withstand the power surge.
Let's go with ammo. Ammo is what I want, right? Why are you so quiet now? Samuel, can you speak up? Okay.
I will unlock the remaining Argent cells within the facility for you. Vega, give him what he wants.
61,337 UAC members deceased. 81% of the facility is on lockdown. Demonic presence through the Mars installation is critical. According to the records, Dr. Hayden, the invasion originated
Oh, me.
transforming 64% of all UAC employees into the creatures you see roaming throughout the facility. The rest were killed by the demons released from their holding cells by Olivia Pierce.
I feel I should apologize for what's happened here. Some of my
Oh my god. I forgot how bad this gets. Stop talking. Just let me shoot.
will have to deal with her in time. You may not agree with our research, but know this. We exploited
Oh, we exploited how? Because we needed energy. I don't care. I want to shoot demon. Please stop. I'd say flapping your gums, but you're a robot. Just stop talking.
There's an emergency in the foundry. The regulators have been destroyed and the core temperatures are now
Oh my god.
They've overrun the adjacent facility.
Like, this is like, at least let me like move, right? To the next area. Like, oh, there's one elite guard I didn't get. Why is he all the way over there? That's like an easy one. Okay. Proceed to the Foundry airlock. I'm pretty sure that just ends the level. So yeah, I got the only field drone. I guess that's just armor. I don't care about that. I want to get the elite guard so I can get the suit upgrade token, whatever it's called. I guess this is the way I want to go, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, okay, now it opens. Oh, sure, okay. Oh, wait, is this? No, I was like, is this where I have to go? It is not. I just saw airlock and I was like, yep, okay. Making me control airlocks and stuff. Alright, so where is this? It's... Oh, did I walk right past? It's like an obvious one, isn't it? Oh, how do I get in here? It's offline. Huh. Is there another way around? Doesn't look like it. What do I have to shoot?
Here at ENvtuber, we take pride in nurturing a growing workforce, and each year we harvest only the best of the best. Are you ready to move on? To take on new challenges? To become more than you ever dreamed you could be? Talk to your supervisor to see if you meet the requirements.
This sounds all very creepy. Hidden button? Ah, man, I don't know. It's like I want to get that, but I don't know how to get there. I don't know how much time I want to waste on it too. Oh. Oh. Oh, yes, maybe? Where am I going? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, that was just a big circle. I'm stuck. Okay. Whatever, let's just finish the level. Who gives a fuck?
The UAC.
It's just the challenge run now. The not getting all the upgrades challenge. It's very, very elite gamer. Most people have done it on their first playthrough. No, there's no huh? There's no making our way through that way. Well, that's a shame. This is why unlocking shortcuts to places is always a good idea. That's what I'm gonna say about video games. If you're gonna make a video game, at the end of a level, let me have shortcuts. Doom Eternal kind of had that with, like, you could fast travel once you were, like, you made it to, like, the end of the level. There were, like, 2 points you go to, and, like, that's not, like, the best because it's very inorganic, but, I mean, it's better than having to walk around, right? It's better than not having, like, a more streamlined backtracking system, because backtracking sucks. Nobody wants to backtrack in a video game. If someone tells you that they do, they're lying to you. I don't know this way. Where's the where am I going? That's very beep boop sound. Oh god, no. Now I'm lost. I just oh yeah, we gotta go this way. That's the way I wanna go.
All UAC employees are subject to regular med checks to ensure their production capabilities are met.
Okay. If I'm really like hurting for upgrades later, I could always just grab them offline when I'm by myself. I'm not like super terrified of like the stream falling apart because I missed some upgrades or whatever. I'm sure it'll be fine. What the hell? What's not fine is I think my voice. It's like I think it's starting to give up. Okay. I think I did do a lot of yelling during Wind Waker, so it probably makes sense. Can I? No. Alright, I just gotta go this way. That's fine. Too much jumping. Airlock. Yeah, I just want to finish level because I'm ready for bed, to be honest. I'm not making it to 12. I wanted to, but I don't think it's happening. Staying up is hard. What happened? I'm so adult now. Ugh. It's ridiculous. How dare I? You know what? I think I have an idea. Alright, well, we'll save an exit, because one more level is gonna be too long. I don't have it in me to make it. But we can hang out for a little bit, right? For the next 20 minutes. So we'll just get to that. That's the wrong. Oh my god, I'm just doing everything wrong. Jesus. I can't hit anything. Anyway, we'll get to that, so there's no BRB. We're just gonna get ready.